I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the streets with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need?
A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. I'm gonna make that change. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize.
There are some with no home, without a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone?
A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out tree. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they got nowhere to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Whoa.
And I'm asking him to
Change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, if you wanna make the world a better place, if you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and just make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
Oh yeah.
I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. Try to get it right while you got the time, 'cause when you close your heart, you close your mind. Na 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 na. Make that change. Oh yeah. Make that change.
Taking those deep breaths. Setting back, tuning into yourself. Let the information take you to where you want to be. Making conscious self-care moves. Thank you for dancing and breathing with me today.
Come on.
Greetings in love and kindness, family. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare educator and host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation radio show. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Community, this is your time to share your wellness stories and how you move from disease care to conscious self-health care. I want to hear your story. We want to hear from you. Join the conversation each Wednesday. Call in and share how you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Right here on InnerLightRadio.com, the healing frequency. This is Dr. K, and I am looking forward to our conversation. So call in and share. Health is consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. Come on, family. It's time to rock the world with the new frontier of conscious self-health care, while I share my wellness story with you right here on InnerLightRadio.com, the healing frequency. That's right, family. We got to rock the world, making those conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation is essential for self-success. Taking those deep breaths, moving that body, taking the time to tune into yourself during this hour. Greetings and love and kindness, family. How are you doing this Wellness Wednesday? Take a moment and take a deep, 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 deep breath with me as you come aboard the friendship train. You say you're already there. You say you've already taken a seat. You say you're in the other compartment and you're lymphasizing already, just waiting to hear the message. As you tune into yourself, thank you so very much. I'm Reverend Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. Thank you for coming aboard the friendship train with me, sitting back, taking a deep breath, and tuning into yourself. Because it's not about Heaven 1580 AM or Magic 102.3 FM. It's about tuning into yourself. You know, you got to challenge yourself to step up to conscious self-health care, where you make those conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation view is essential for self-success. So take a deep breath. Put a smile on your face. Spread your arms wide as an eagle as you soar high. And bring your vibrations up. And let nothing bring your vibrations down so low that you are not truthful and honest with yourself. Stop giving your power to people, places, and things. You know you are in control of your own life and your own situations. And that's why you on the friendship train, so you can tune into yourself and give yourself the opportunity to do what's best for you. You got to take a moment and think about it. Think about what you're doing and how you're doing it. Taking that deep, 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 deep breath. Take time for self and renew our strength. Your vibrations come from joining me on the friendship train to healthcare freedom. You get that new vibration. This is being pre-recorded for the live broadcast on September 1st, 2021, Wellness Wednesdays. Where you can really just designate a day to sit back and tune into innerlightradio.com and listen to all the broadcasters as they share with you how to be the best you can be by taking responsibility for your own self-care, self-love, self-worth, self-respect, by learning about the miraculous powers of the self-healing body when you realign yourself to tune into yourself. You know, you can just relax, as I said, join the conversation with other passengers, lymphasize like I was talking about in the other compartments with others, or just take those deep, deep, deep healing lymphatic breaths and tune into yourself. I'm your host, once again, Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, Reverend Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks in the non-secular science of medicine. You know this is a Harriet Tubman's ride, and you know what kind of ride that is. It is an energetic, vibrational experience for making conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation is essential for self-success. You got to observe the way you're thinking, the way you're acting, not just from the past, but in the now moment of now. That's what matters, the now moment of now. It look like it's the future moment, but it's the now moment of now, where you sit back and tune into yourself. I may have to curtail myself with some of the music, because YouTube is like not letting me post on YouTube, and I want to be able to reach all the people that's been available to assist me on this train ride by sharing the YouTube rebroadcast. So we may have to do some things a different way. But we're going to see what happens today, because you know we just heard, I'm in love with myself. The more I know me, the more I love me. You got to tune into yourself for yourself. And that's why I love that song by Chaka Khan. I'm in love with myself. I'm so in love with myself that for the past, this is Wednesday, so it'll be 5 days, I've done more than a gallon of water a day. I do this on a regular basis, but it seemed like this time around with the 7-day wellness experience that I'm giving myself to help support my lymphatic system so it can help that immune system and all other systems do its job. Because that purification system, that lymphatic system, it must be working at its optimal level for all systems to do its job. That's why you have the power through the power of the breath to help power that system and learn how to lymphasize and do the walk or west walk if you're walking. Give your body the strength that it needs to handle the things the way it needs to do. And just eat lightly. Do juices, fruits, fresh fruits and juices goes a long way. And that's what I've been doing for the past 5 days. It's a 7-day challenge for myself, but I'm pre-recording this live show for you. So on September 1st, Wednesday, I will complete the 7 days of this journey, and I will share with you next week how that went. It's time to become your own wellness doctor. It's time to be your own wellness doctor. Learn some anatomy, physiology, pathology, quantum, energetic, bioenergetic information. It will help you go a long, 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 long way. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good. Even though I'm vibrating at a high level of frequencies. My ancestors are all around me. Your ancestors are all around me. All of the energetic healing people that are no longer here are vibrating in my energy field because I feel them there. And I know it's not just my field alone. There's other people out there where the ancestral realm of energy is highlighting them. It's helping them to support and give people the proper information on what to do for themselves. You gotta take responsibility for your own health care, for your own actions. And you know, as I always say, stop giving your power to people, places, and things. You are in control of your life. I'm telling you. The truth is learned, it's never told. Life is a state of consciousness, and we are one community of love, LOVE, laws of vibrational energy worldwide. It can't be changed. It can't be altered. Nobody can say that you're not. You are pure energetic energy, frequencies of love. And so I ask you again today, are you living from a man-made mindset of human consciousness? You saw what they just tried to do to everybody and still trying to do to everybody and shutting things down to everybody. Now that they got our babies, now that they got our children back in school, they're demanding that their parents going to give them that shot or they're going to give it to them. And then if you in college and you refuse to take it, they fining you. Your jobs, they're taking away from you, telling you that you must take. It's now been approved by the FDA, the first one, Pfizer. So come on, y'all, trust us and take it. Come on, people, trust your body. The body healing systems along with your states of consciousness. Set back, sometimes, they say the brain kind of rules everything in the body, but I'm telling you something, it's that heart magnetism. It vibrates out more powerful than any other vibration that it is. So sometimes we got to take that brain by the hand and move that brain into alignment from that heart frequency, which allows you to take better care of yourself, like you're doing on a friendship train. You're sitting back and you're relaxing and you're tuning into yourself. So this is a pathway on the bridge of life, being aboard the friendship train, helping you to step up out of the dark ages of disease care and take a big old gigantic leap into conscious self-health care by being responsible and not getting caught up in the man-made mindset of medicine. It's not here to support you. It's not here to help your body vibrate at its highest frequency. We got to understand that vaccines and pharmaceuticals do nothing truly for the body. It's your body that heals itself from your states of consciousness and what you holding on to. Sit back, take a deep breath, and tune into yourself. Rivers never go reverse. So try to live like a river. Forget your past and focus on the future moment of now. Now moment of the future. Always and always be positive. Have self-care, self-love, self-respect, self-honor, self-worth, self-knowledge wrapped in a self-assurance for yourself. And yes, you may step back, step aside, you know that thing, side-stepping, moving forward and moving back. It's okay to make those movements, but stay focused on the truth of who you are and not give that power away to certain situations and circumstances and what other people got to say, and they sound so good. I'm here to support you with becoming your own wellness doctor. Just take the tools that I offer you and allow it to help you through your own self-worth, through your own self-education, to your own self-knowledge. Lift you up higher and higher. I'm telling you, the breath of life supports the tree of life, the lymphatic system in the body. And you have to honor that system, the purification system, and don't let nobody tell you anything different. Take that deep breath. Reverend Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks. Sit back and relax. 5 days. And I think I've been doing like 2 gallons of water, maybe 2.5. I'm taking my minerals. I'm taking my vitamins. I really haven't eaten much. I'm really thinking about becoming a fruitarian for a moment again. I've been making my fresh juices when I did eat. And so we will listen to the commercials for the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show, sponsored by the commercials, telling you what I do and what I had to offer. And then we'll come right back and finish the show. Take your deep breaths, sit back, tune into yourself, and schedule yourself for that scan. Schedule yourself for the Max Pulse Autonomic System information. We call it the self-gnosis exam. You can do it for yourself. Thank you, family. Be right back with you. Peace. Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnosis are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain, not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.celllife.com. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit the website for celllife.com. The number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation. 202-248-7749. Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal health care prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified lymphologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, forselllife.com. The number 4, the word sell, CELLLIFE.com. Hey, we gotta help one another. Once again, I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. Thanking you for joining me every Wellness Wednesday as we set back aboard the friendship train, knowing that it's a Harriet Tubman's ride and it's time to tune into yourself. Ask yourself the appropriate questions to carry you to the level that you want to be. Spread your wings once again and fly as high as an eagle. Sit back, enjoy yourself, share, talk to other people on the train, or just take a moment and lengthasize your way to wellness as we support the most powerful system in the body that brings balance to all systems of the body, the lymphatic system that is powered by the breath. I want to share these words with you from Albert Einstein as we close out the show today. So here are some inspiring words from Albert Einstein. Taking that deep breath and tuning into yourself. I did not arrive at my understanding of the fundamental laws of the universe through my rational mind. Concerning matter, we have been all wrong. What we have called matter is energy, whose vibration has been so lowered as to be perceivable to the senses. Matter is spirit, reduced to a point of visibility. There is no matter. Time and space are not conditions in which we live, but modes by which we think. Physical concepts are free creations of the human mind and are not, however it may seem, determined by the external world. Time does not exist. We invented it. Time is what the clock says. The distinction between the past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. I think 99 times and find nothing. I stop thinking, swim in silence, and the truth comes to me. The intellect has little to do on the road to discovery. There comes a leap in consciousness. Call it intuition or what you will. The solution comes to you and you don't know how or why. A human being experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings as something separate from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be free. Our task must be free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature is beauty. Our separation from each other is an optical illusion. When something vibrates, the electrons of the entire universe resonates with it. Everything is connected. The greatest tragedy of human existence is the illusion of separateness. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. We are souls dressed up in sacred biochemical garments, and our bodies are the instrument through which our souls play their music. When you examine the lives of the most influential people who have ever walked among us, you discover one thread that winds through them all: the breath of life. They have been aligned first with their spiritual nature, and only then with their physical selves. The true value of human being can be found in the degree to which he has attained liberation from the self. The ancients knew something which we seem to have forgotten. The more I learn of physics, the more I am drawn to metaphysics. One thing, just one thing, I have learned of physics, the more I am drawn to metaphysics. One thing I have learned in a long life, that all our sciences measured against reality is primitive and childlike. We still do not know 1/1000th of 1% of what nature has revealed to us. It is entirely possible that behind the perception of our senses, worlds are hidden of which we are unaware. I am not an atheist. The problem involved is too vast for our limited minds. We are in the position of a little child entering a huge library filled with books in many languages. The children knows someone must have written those books. The common idea, think about the common idea. The common idea. What is the common idea? That I am an atheist is based on a big mistake. Anyone who interprets my science theories this way did not understand them. Everything is determined, every beginning and ending, by force over which we have no control. It is determined for the instinct as well as for the stars. It is determined for the insect as well as for the stars. Human beings, vegetables are cosmic dust. We all dance to a mysterious tune, intoned in the distance by an invisible piper. The religion of the future will be a cosmic religion. It will transcend a personal God and avoid dogma and theology. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. Everything is energy. That is all there is to it. Match the frequencies of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics. I am happy because I want nothing from anyone. I do not care about money, declaration titles, or distinctions meaning nothing to me. I do not crave praise. I claim credit for nothing. And a happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. He says a happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. He says, I am happy because I want nothing from anyone. I do not care about money. Declaration, titles, or distinctions means nothing to me. I do not crave praise. I claim credit for nothing. See, family, community, and friends, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It only can be changed from one form to another. You are a vibrating, energetic being. That's why I like to say, I am energetically speaking to you. We're talking about lymphatic wellness on the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Show, riding aboard the friendship train, knowing that it's a Harriet Tubman ride where the sign reads, you got to love yourself. You got to love yourself beyond the man-made mindset of human consciousness by knowing thyself. Oh, I have to take a deep breath on that. It's been a tremendous show this week. I tell you, it took me almost 3 times getting it done for you. But that's okay, and that's all right. And that's why you give your power to nothing and no one, people, places, or things. Don't let what has happened through this pandemic over the past 18 months, I'd say it's been about 2.5 years, them preparing and getting themselves together. And now they want you to live in fear a little bit longer and depend on a vaccine to change things for you. Why they have shifted everything around the world and all the individuals in it. And that's why you must stand. Stand in your own space. Tune into yourself. Vibrate at your highest frequency and be like that eagle. And don't let no crows get on top of you, because if the crow try to get on top of you, you just keep on rising, rise higher and higher and higher. That crow gonna lose the oxygen and he gonna fall off your back. Take hold of that. Thank you for coming aboard the Friendship Chain this Wellness Wednesday, September the 1st, 2021. We get ready to step into fall, so why not fall into wellness, relaxation, honor yourself as you tune into yourself weekly. Don't give your power away. Understand that we all are under some type of stress. That's why I invite you to come on board the friendship train. Knock on my door, ring my phone, schedule yourself for that max pulse system and understand what your autonomic system is saying to you. Sympathetic, parasympathetic, understand what your arteries are saying to you. Understand your stress levels. For real, from your body's point of view, not from the mind point of view, from the body's point of view. Because you can say that everything is fine and you are well, but the body goes through things that you don't understand. Even in the most, when you are tuned into yourself, you still might not hear that small frequency vibration, that hiccup that the body is trying to tell you. Sit back. You have been aboard the friendship train. And I had me some fun meeting you today. I look forward to you calling me, sharing with me, coming on board, sharing your wellness journey, how you made it through these past 2 years, what you have been doing for yourself and your family, how you rejuvenated yourself, how did you stay on point, how did you keep your vibration strong in the midst of everybody being fearful, everybody panicking. They took you away from everybody and everything. But it's a good thing, because now we all know how to tune into ourselves and understand that's the power of life when you tune into yourself. Sit back with yourself. Sit back and relax. Sit back and listen to your own vibrations. I tell you, doing this water fast has been excellent for my body. I sit back and I enjoyed myself. So if you have time to play some music, you're going to hear some relaxing music. It's probably going to be from some music that Nest Health puts out to allow the body to sit back and rejuvenate through the vibrational tunes and frequency of the music that heals itself. And again, give me a call, 202-248-7749. Email me, ddavisfoulks, FOULKS @gmail.com. Go ahead and do that free voice wellness scan right from your cell phone, right from your computer. Sit back, do that. I will give you instant access to it. You can read it, share it for up to 5 days, 3 to 5 days with someone else and go over it. Pay attention to your body more than somebody else reading a report. Match the report up with you, because I'm telling you, it's reading your human body field, and it's all about your vibrations and how long you stay at that state, or if you shift your own energy to make you feel better. You've been aboard the Friendship Train, and I'm your host, the Reverend Khadijah Karen Davis-Foulks. They call me Dr. K. I'm feeling good. It's been a challenge doing this show today, only because I'm pre-recording it. There's been a lot of traffic in and out today, but it's all good. And I thank you so much for coming aboard the Friendship Train with me, family. We'll be back live pretty soon. Everything will be stable and balanced. So sit back this week and think about what you're thinking about, and are those thoughts good for you, and how they are supporting you, or are they not supporting you? Recognize, energize. Take that deep breath. Thank you, family. Thank you. And again, remember, next week I will have been 7 days, and I will let you know exactly how that water fast went. And I'm not just doing water, it's mostly to do at least 2 gallons a day, because I really already do a gallon a day. So increasing that to get that lymphatic system a little bit more power to flush things out of the body, to make sure they go. And I do that turpentine. You got to understand how powerful turpentine is, family, and how to properly take it. Peace.
Nation. Why the world today is in a desperate situation. Everybody stands for love. Love, come on, get on. Friendship train. Everybody shake a hand, shake a hand. Well, talking about the friendship train. Get on board and shake a hand, make a friend. People listen to us now. Harmony is the key. My sisters and brothers. Oh, yes it is. I said harmony is the key. My sisters and brothers. People, we can't wait, 'cause another day might be today. Come on, get on the friendship train. Everybody, shake a hand, shake a hand. Well, talking about the friendship train. Get on board and shake a hand, make a friend. I'm talking about the friendship train. Hey, everybody, shake a hand, shake a hand. Don't you know I'm talking about the friendship train? Get on board and shake a hand, make a friend. I know lots of people have tried in many ways to get mankind together. So we decided we'd offer our little suggestion, and that is the friendship train. And the way we feel about it, you've got to get started somewhere, somehow. Right on. Where, right on. Why don't you ride on, ride on the friendship train? Said you might as well ride on, ride on the friendship train. You know we can think of no better place than on the friendship train. Everybody shake a hand, shake a hand. We're talking about the friendship train. Get on board and shake a hand, shake a hand. Well, you don't need no rocket down. You don't need no rocket. Everybody get on, get to ride. Everybody get on, get well. You don't need to ride. You don't need no rocket. Everybody get on, get to ride. Everybody get on, get well. You don't need to ride. You don't need no rocket. Everybody get on, get to ride. Everybody get on, get to ride. You know I'm talking about the friendship train. Hey, everybody, shake a hand, shake a hand. Don't you know I'm talking about the friendship train? Get on board and shake a hand, make a friend. I'm talking about the friendship train. Everybody, shake a hand, shake a hand. I'm talking about the friendship train. Get on board and shake a hand, make a friend. Everybody, let's ride the friendship train. Yeah.
But in the healing process, you hear the word again, and you are brought back to where you began. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. For a moment, let me remind you of the healing of the man at the pool. The Bible says after he was healed, Jesus met him where? In the temple. And said to him, "Behold, thou art made whole." Now the theologians take that to mean that the sick man was made well. On the level of facts, it looks that way, but it's not that. Jesus was announcing the man's original wholeness from the beginning. In other words, you're saying to him, in the beginning, God made you whole. Now, see this, and sin no more. And what is the sin? The sin is seeing yourself separated from God. The sin is seeing yourself unlike God, because God made you in His own image and likeness in the beginning. And so the sin is what? Seeing yourself separated from God. Seeing yourself unlike God. Seeing some other image of yourself except the God image. That's the sin. That's the only sin there is. That's why we are told, behold the Lamb. Say that, behold the Lamb. You see, that's the purity of God. That's the wholeness of God. good, love, spirit. Behold, you are made whole. So to every one of us, I want you to take this truth with you. You are made whole. That's the truth. I'm going to say this regardless of what the Orthodox people think. I don't think. I love what Mary Baker Eddy is reported to have said as her last words before passing on. She reportedly said, as her last words, God is my life. What a way to go. What a way to go. What is that? That's the truth. That's the original truth of me. In a few moments, in a few minutes, I may have left this body. But that has nothing to do with the truth that God is my life. Regardless of what they do with this body that I leave, God is my life. And I have another building, eternal in the heavens. You see, I have an eternal estate that is not touched by time or facts. God is my life. That's my favorite healing affirmation is this one. God is my health. Say that. God is my health. Say that again. God is my health. The third time. God is my health. And that ought to be your word that you keep in your heart and that you affirm in your heart every day. So, healing is really the realization that you are made whole from the beginning. You see, you are cut from the perfect pattern. May not look like it. You may not act like it. You may not talk like it. That's why you experience otherness. But you're cut from a perfect pattern. That's why Jesus said, be you therefore perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. Not another human religious perfection. The religious perfectionists miss it because they try to make another perfection. You cannot be perfect apart from God. You can't be anything apart from God. Because there is nothing apart from God. See, that's the illusion that is called the devil. And it is that illusion that torments you. Healing all lameness of man, of mind. You see, the text that is going to be read in just a few moments is about a lame man being healed. That's exoterically. But esoterically, it is the lameness of mind that is being healed. It is a partiality of mind that is being made whole. It is a disability of the mind that is being made able. It is a poor man that we're going to read about in the text also. Because this man sat at the beautiful gate. He couldn't get any further. Why? Because he had not activated his faculties of faith and love. See, you've read that 3rd chapter of Acts for years and years and years. They never told you this. Why was the man lame? And what is it that causes a man or a mind to be lame? Failure to activate the spiritual faculties of faith and love. Where's that course on the 12 disciples? By Reverend Ike. You see, the 12 disciples in the Bible are really 12 spiritual faculties of man, of mind. But there are 2 of these faculties which, if you do not activate them and nourish them and strengthen them, you will not be able to enter into the beautiful gate, and you will always be lame, disabled, poor, and dependent upon materiality.
Greetings, everyone. Are you still taking care of your human body field cellular malfunctions from an outdated healthcare system? Why not shift out of chronic disease care, stress, pharmaceuticals, vaccines, and surgeries, and step up to energetics, epigenetics, and quantum health and healing with me. Step up and take control of your health journey. I offer you one free human body field voice scan from your computer or phone. Instant access to your scan results and more free quantum health information. For more details, visit ConsciousSelfCare.com. ConsciousSelf care.com, or call Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, 202-248-7749. Yes, it's time to be your own wellness doctor.
Wake up. Yeah.
Wow, family, that was a great show. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show right here on NLI Radio. It was a pleasure having you tuning in. Now, you must tell a friend to tune in. And if you haven't called in and shared your wellness story, don't you think it's time that you help somebody with your wellness story? Call in, share your story, join the conversation. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, and I invite you to visit my website, ConsciousSelfCare.com. Or you can just go to the number 4, the word CELLLIFE.com. Leave me some information. I would love to talk with you. And once again, I look forward to you joining us next Wednesday right here on the Conscious Self Healthcare Radio Show. It's a conversation where we uplift each other, where we share our wellness stories so we can help someone move from disease care to conscious self-health-care. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you next Wednesday.